As I was saying, Unomana, Okirikiri na Bukos, I did. So the internet is my function and they warn me ahead of time. So we great. I'm still speaking on misleading experience, which people have through the what they call encounter, vision, revelation, dreams, and trance. But it's all hearsay. It's not based on fact. It's based on the voice and the image they hear or they heard or seen in their head. As I use Deuteronomy chapter 4, 12 and 15, and Psalm 62, 11 to show is all audible. The God they are talking about, the God they worship, audible God. They have not seen this God. They see in their head or heard his voice in their head. They never seen this God in reality. So, and also I use Exodus 3, 1 to 10 and Daniel chapter 7, 2 and 15 to talk about the vision, like Proverbs 29, verse 18, where it said, where there's no vision, the people perish. So you see people making up visions, telling you the vision of their head. I mean the pastors or the imams or the spiritual people or those people you call clergymen or religious leaders or spiritual leaders. Now they're giving you the vision of their head as from God, the God they have not seen, neither you have seen. And this, as Paul also, Paul said in Second Chronicles chapter 12, you know, he going to revelations and visions of the Lord, you know, having been caught up in third heaven. Why originally Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 said that God created only heaven and the earth, but some of them have seven heavens, some of them have three heavens today, which is all lie. It's not based on fact. It may be personal or group experience, but it's not a reality or fact based. Which where I show you that, or I said about Christian experience being different from Muslim experience, and Muslim experience different from spiritualist experience. Just like those who are in religion, their own spiritual experience is different from those who are in spirituality experience. So, but all these things they had God's voice, but never seen God. They see God's path, but never seen God. So like Isaiah say, he see the Lord sit on the throne. Why John 1 verse 8 say that no one has seen God at any time. He said his only begotten who was in his bosom. He has not seen God, but he has come to declare it, to declare God to people. God no one has seen. So that's what they are doing. So when you say, no, I want to see it, they said you will see it after you die. They say, prepare to meet your God when you die. That's when you will meet your God. That's when you will see your God. But here, no, in reality, you cannot see God. It's over your dead body that you will see God because there is no God. Wake up, my people. Reality experience is not misleading because it is fact based. One plus one can never be three, it can never be one, it is two. And anything below or beyond that is misleading. So when they tell you with God 1 plus 1 equals to 1, it's a lie. 1 plus 1 can never be 1. The Father and the Son can never be one person. It's impossible. It can never happen. That's why they tell you it's a spiritual thing. Which means it's a misleading thing. It's a lying thing. They lie to mislead you, my people. It is time you wake up. Spiritual experience or religious experience is misleading because it is imaginary based. People telling you the vision of their head, telling you the voice of their head. It is what they imagine. They tell you it's a divine thing. Anything divine is imaginary. It's not real. It is people making up shit. And you can make up even better one. The spirituality you are holding today was made up by somebody else. So why can't you make up a better one? At least the one that will help you yourself. See how you are suffering. You say no, spiritual, you don't understand spirituality. Spirituality. Come on, I'm African. I was born and raised in Africa. I was not born and raised in America. Our people still practice spirituality. What our people don't have today is science. We have spirituality, and we cannot even build a road with it. We cannot even build a house with it. We cannot. And you keep telling me about spirituality. What is that about spirituality? What can you do with spirituality in reality? How can it feed even your family? It cannot. The only people spirituality can help are those who are using it to rob people, like the native doctors. And you go into them because you're ignorant of yourself. If you know yourself, you will not go to anyone for all that bullshit. If you go to them, they're supposed to come to you. So why are they not coming to you? If you believe, oh, they have a special gift, you have one. Where is your own? Why are you going for their own? They are not coming for your own. That's what make it imbalanced. That's what make it anti-nature. If it's natural, that means if it's truth, if it's the truth, it will be mutual. You will go to them, they will come to you too. That's how it's supposed to be, my people. Life by spiritual experience is confused life. Anyone that telling you spiritual, they have spiritual decent connection, spiritual blah blah blah. They are confused and confusing anyone who is available to listen to them or to follow them. So life by spiritual experience is confused. It makes you unintelligent because it's by faith, it's based faith, it's illogical. They tell you who understand it's a spiritual thing. We are here more kind of it's a spiritual thing. More this, more that. They are all misleading experience. You don't need any spiritual experience. Life by reality experience is conscious. Being aware where you are, who you are. You are aware of that. I'm aware right now that we as a people, we are slaves. There's nothing you can preach or do that will make me say otherwise. I know that we are slaves. At least our name will tell you that. Our name will tell you that we are slaves. The institutions we have in our land will tell you that we are slaves. But most of our people say, no, we are not, because they taught you to believe lie, to believe illusion to be the truth, which is not. Life by reality experience is conscious, is being aware, is being intelligent, is being knowledgeable. But when you live in your life by religious experience, by spiritual experience, you become what our people call agwo otu onye furu bu eke, agwo ofu onye huru eke. A snake seen by one person is anaconda or python. Small snake, green snake under green grass, you see it. Oh, I saw a giant, People begin to make a mountain out of a molehill. That's all it is. When you are living by spiritual experience, when you are living by religious experience, you are a confused person making a mountain out of a molehill. Wake up. A molehill. What is not real, you begin to see it as it's real. It's not a mountain, it's a molehill. Mountain is different from it. It cannot be a mountain. You can crush it easily, but you cannot move the mountain. Wake up. Your encounter, your vision, your revelation, your dream, and the trance are all hearsay. It has nothing to do with reality. You cannot be over reality. It can never be. It can never take the place of reality, which is factual truth. Just like the sun. No matter the light you will invent today or tomorrow, it can never take the place of the sun. That's why they form God, telling you God is the Son, or Jesus is the Son of God, or Son is of God. No. There is nothing you can create. There's no one you can make up today that can take the place of the Son. The Son is there itself, showing you that He's the Most High. You cannot reach it too, because He's the Most High. So your visions, your revelations, your dreams, your prophecies, all of them are hearsay. It's your personal experience which you have out of your imagination. It has nothing to do with reality. It cannot supply your needs. You still have to go and work. Come on, value work than vision, value work than dream, value work. That's why you need to use your brain. Use your brain and work. That's how you make things happen. That's how you can feed yourself. That's how you can clothe yourself. That's how you can. I look at how our people still farming today. The same way we were farming before I was born. I say our people are not even trying to make things, at least locally, to make farming easier so that people will begin to be engaged in it. No, we don't. We are rather running to America, running to Europe, running to Asia to make money. Then we come and build a house in the land we're supposed to use to feed ourselves. Instead of us making a living, we are making money. And we call it making a living. Making money is not making a living. At least learning from the COVID-19 national or world lockdown. When they lock you down, if you don't have food, you will suffer and you will die if they don't leave that lock up. But when you are, because farmers have their storeroom where they put food, you can never go to a house of a farmer and there's no food there. It's only in the house of the lazy people you go, there's no food because they don't want to till the land, they don't want to farm. They have the land, but no, they depended on money. Oh, they are paying me for my job. Okay, their job can fire you. You have money. Money, you cannot eat money. Nobody eats money. It's food we eat. My childhood friend made post on Facebook. He said, thank God for keeping him alive. I said, no. It's not any God keeping you alive. It's food. Stop eating and see how useless God is. God cannot feed you. God cannot feed anyone. Anyone that tell you that God fed them or God is feeding them, they are schizophrenic. They are telling you lies in their head. Yes, you can share your experience, but face the reality. I'm not telling you stop having vision. It can never stop it. It's a wandering thought. Nobody can stop people from having vision, revelation, dreams, and other prophecies. It's because you have thoughts. Your thoughts is going everywhere, going to your past, going to your present and your future. Your thoughts is everywhere. It's unlimited. That's why you need to control it. You have the power to control it because it is yours. If it is not based on facts, trash it to save yourself from illusion, which some of you call spirituality or religion. When you're talking about spirituality, you're talking about illusion. When you're talking about religion, you're talking about illusion. Another word, superstition. And people have this in different ways. But when it comes to reality, those things don't matter. It is people that make things done or get things done. There's no God making it happen. There's no ancestor somewhere making it happen. It is people who are consciously doing all that. But many people has been deceived to believe there is higher power, there is spirit in them or over them that is compelling them or making them to do those things. And what they cannot explain, they say it is God. What they don't understand, they say it is God. What they don't know, they say it is God. So our ignorance is God. But what we know is science. People, this thing is simple as that. Africans, my fellow Africans, my brethren, my brothers and sisters, wherever you are, in Africa, in Europe, in America, in Asia, any part of the world where you are, know that spirituality is not our African root. It's not our original root. Spirituality is not our root. Science is our root. They don't want us to know this. They want us to dwell in spirituality. You can claim spirituality all you want. They don't have problem with that. But when you begin to talk about your science and how or what to do for you to go back to that root, they have problem with that. They come against you with their weapons. They want to take you out. It's time you wake up, Africans, knowing that all those things you call spirituality or religion, they are misleading. They are not leading you back to your root. They cannot. Spirituality cannot lead you back to science. Religion can never lead you back to science. They only confuse you the more to keep you from building. Then you keep believing. One day something will happen. Oh, we hope it will happen. You can see the fact, you can hear the fact, but you ignore it because you believe there is something higher than that. You begin to believe in higher self and lower self. Just come on, know yourself. There's no higher self, there's no lower self. No, it is people making up all those things to confuse them all. What you know, there is people, there is you and I. We can come together, discuss, and make things happen. We don't, if there is anything spiritual, word or spirituality, you don't need school, you don't need work, you don't need all these things. As I said before, carnality is powerful. They don't want you to be carnal. They want you to be spiritual. They want you to be religious. Because that will keep you from yourself, from your powers. It's time we wake up, Africans. We need to restore our powers so that we can recover our heritage. Our enemies cannot help us do that. Our neighbors cannot help us do that. We ourselves are the one who will rise up and deliver ourselves from this misleading experience for reality. Let us focus on reality. Yes, you had that experience. It's your experience. But this is what we are here to do. We are here to restore our powers and recover our heritage. Spiritual experience did not help our ancestors when the evil people invaded. It is time we use our brain and work with our hands. There's nothing we decide to do that we cannot achieve. Nothing. Wake up, Africans, and leave humanity again. God